and that is the censorship for some aspects of certain games, and then when it comes to games like Baldur's Gate 3, is completely fine. And what we're talking about here is the whole sex and romance feature that's in Baldur's Gate 3. And the most controversial thing before the game has released was the scene where you was able to have sex with a bear. But the fact is, this is crossing the line of bestiality. But that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Journalists was making complete videos about it, talking about
bear 16 reveal hits so hard.
Oh yeah, this is a joke, you know, this is pretty funny.
Yeah.
And you know, and pretty much commending this type of degeneracy.
Yeah, but are they the same people that are complaining about Eastern games being overly sexual though? Like, because that's the main thing. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Because like is it the same person or is it a different person? It's not that the bear sex scene had anything to do with like the actual quality of the game. Like, nobody gives a fuck about this. But the reason why it was exciting is because it provided a frame of reference of like how big the window inside of what's possible in the game is. So like usually most video games are like this big, right? But you had a bear sex scene and now it's this big, and it could be even bigger. You don't know. And that's why that scene was so important. It's not because of what the scene is, it's what the scene represents. It represents a development studio and a video game that's not tethered by modern sensibilities. The point is that like it expands the scope of like what's possible inside of a video game.
Either one thing is, if this is okay, then everything should be okay.
He's right.
So
yeah, if you can have sex with a bear, you should be able to have a hot girl on the screen. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, totally. I totally agree. I think 90% of people agree with that. There's a small contingent of freaks out there, and they don't even play the games.